Welcome everyone to The Squad episode 2. I'm joined with my fabulous guests, starting all over, currently ranked 3 in North America. How are you doing today, Josh?
What up? Good.
Mali Uwu, my partner in crime, carrying me all the time. How are you doing today?
Right.
Alright, as usual, you're excited to be here, we can all tell. MTS, what's up? How are you doing?
Where's my intro?
That's all you get. That's all you get. You're here because we have to let you here. So what's up?
Yeah, I'm being forced to be here. That's all it is.
Gun to his head. Jackie, Mr. Night Demon, welcome to the stream. How's your day been so far? Okay, and that is our team here today. My name is Epieosde. We're gonna go over a couple things today. 4.1 has been out for about a week now, and then a little later we're going to be making our own jungle tier list. Alright, I have another thing I want to add on to kind of the 4.1. I think trios have been popping a lot lately, so I kind of want to hear your guys' opinions on that. Maybe before we jump into the patch, how do you guys feel about the trios popping? Do you feel like it's higher quality gameplay? Is it just for LP? Josh, what do you think? Are you enjoying the 3-stack meta more, or? Okay, he is getting back to us in a second. Yenna in the chat thinks remove trio. I'll start off, I guess. I like trio because I get to play with like 2 other friends, you know. I do think it's like a little strong, and it kind of turns into a little bit of like who has the worst solo or like duo that's like not in your trios and like farming them. MTS has brought up like other games where the point of trio queue is just to farm the bots, and then like whoever farms the bots the best like wins the lobby. You want to add a little more to that, MTS?
Yeah, I think you said it right. Like sometimes you just can't do anything if you get like shit players like Warchild on your team.
Yeah, Warchild. That is someone that Mally, MTS, and I get like we were getting like once a day.
Yeah, he stopped queuing lately. It was pretty nice. He took a little break.
Yeah, Mally and I actually got hit with the Warchild the other day. He bought boots for the first time, so that was huge for us. It was actually against Josh. This guy Warchild. I know we're a little off topic here, but on the topic of terrible players. This guy didn't build items until like 3 minutes into the game. Was literally
Grandmaster.
Yeah, and he's Grandmaster. So like, I don't know. I like the trios, like, but it just kind of goes to the matchmaking system where it feels like they just like they try and weigh you down with the players, versus like we're already waiting in like relatively long queues, so it's kind of crazy that you can't find the right players. Jackie, I've seen you've been pretty successful over the past 2 or 3 days with the trio.
Oh, I don't know if I would call it successful, Pierce. Let's just say I'm hanging in there. There's only so much a little cute bot laner like me can accomplish, you know?
Yeah. What kind of what lanes are you killing with in the trio?
Yeah. Well, what do you guys think of the best three roles the trio has?
Yeah.
I know this by heart.
All right, hit us.
Well, what is it?
I say Josh is gonna say jungle top mid.
Jungle top mid. I think that if you can actually do it right, I think jungle bot lane is the strongest.
No, I know what Josh is thinking. Jungle, mid, and APC.
Jungle
Oh.
mid APC. Okay, that's bold.
He's gonna say jungle top support.
Jungle top
No,
support.
I mean it is jungle top support. Like theoretically, it's actually that's the best 3 roles. Like imagine you're a top laner, right? And your jungle is pathing to you. You just have your support fucking ignore bot lane, go top with you. You get tower in 2 minutes.
I mean, that's how that's how we played when we
Like
first
you
did the
cannot do
trio.
that in mid. It's actually
True.
not possible.
Yeah, like a little extra sauce. Like all you need your ADC to do is clear waves. The problem with this trio though is that you're relying on the worst players in the game, the ADC role, to
It's
just
not. But
clear
here,
waves.
think about it this way: when you win a game, it's not because your ADC did something.
No, it's because he held his own and didn't
Yeah.
didn't lose
It's
too
because he
much.
didn't do anything. If my ADC doesn't do anything, I'm happy with it. If he does anything, I'm not happy with it.
I mean,
Exactly. That's the problem.
Like
They
he
try to
can
do
literally sit
something.
and spawn and I'll be happy. He does anything else besides sit and spawn, it's lost.
yeah.
Like he tries farming and he dies. It's like come on, like that extra cannon wave is not gonna win you the game.
Yeah, exactly. Like even like trying to defend your tower is like one of the few ways that they lose too. It's actually crazy. Like I really do believe this. I think ADC is actually one of the more boosted roles because they have this actually leads to what Jackie talks about. They have so little impact on the map. So all you have to do is play like moderately decent and you can rank up as an ADC player because you really aren't playing a role, you know? So it's like yeah. I guess I do run like top jungle support, so maybe I'm a little biased and I just think some other ones are better. But I think I agree with you, Josh. What about you, Mally? What do you think?
I don't know. I think Duel Link's like kind of broken in ranked, but
Yeah.
I mean, I think that top lane like should be better if your players are good.
If the players are good, yeah. So if you're trio, you'd hope they are.
Okay, so if your trio it's jungle top support. If you're duo, is it jungle top or is it dual lane?
Oh, that's
It's
another.
definitely not jungle top.
It's not jungle top. What about jungle support?
I like jungle support. As
Yeah,
a
I feel like you have a
jungle
lot of
user
Jungle
impact.
support.
myself, I think it's nice having a Lux Karma on your team. You know, every game cannot be bad.
I do think that it's either dual lane, like for duos, it's either dual lane or jungle support. Like maybe even like tied for first place.
Because top sucks. That's why.
Yeah. I will say though that I think a big problem with the ADC support though is that they play like Lulu slave the whole time and then you lose your impact as support. Whereas like you can like get your ADC like giga fed in the first 3 minutes and then you can't ignore them after that. But like I think you have like 3 minutes during the dragon phase where you can get some shit done. Like even on enchanters.
Well, I think what you're saying is like
I
I
don't
feel like
think
it's
bot dueling is
I
good.
feel like if you're duo together, I think the Lulu slave type shit is like okay.
Wait,
But if you're playing in a trio with a dual lane and like a jungle or something, it's much better to have a roaming jungle or roaming support.
I
Okay.
think the way you have to play bot lane if you want to climb like duo is the way School and Max played it before. They I remember School telling me like he was like starting, no matter what we do in rank, you have to win lane as a bot duo. Otherwise, you're just gonna lose. Like
Oh yeah.
so they perfected the lane in a way. It's like they always have to win lane no matter what, even if their lane is bad or good. They have to find ways to win lane, or you're just gonna lose the game.
Yeah, no,
They're
but
basically saying just don't go even. Like you have to win.
yeah, I really hate when like I've been running into Rakans lately like against me that are leveling like Q first, especially in like Zyre Rakan lanes, and like if you have to know your strengths for sure. Like it works for any duo, like even jungle and stuff. If you have like a Kha'Zix, like you know you need to like trade scuttles and stuff. If you have a Lee, you want to probably contest and stuff. It's just it's playing to your strengths. I mean, but it becomes especially important in duo because duo does match duo, and like same with trio, right? So and bot lane from behind just feels awful. You start to get like zero impact on the map.
Very true. Big facts.
Yeah. You know what I do think though with the Lulu slave thing that I was kind of like harping on? I think Zeri with a Lulu slave is actually absurd. It's actually so strong, and I hate to say it because Zeri players are so sus, and I don't want people playing her. But if I play like Jackie or Gume on Zeri and they have like a Lulu or something, or even a Karma, it like if they get a single kill pre-dragon, it feels like the game just gets like infinitely harder.
Time
Yeah.
I play, I'm just looking at the enemy bot lane's gold and my gold. That's just how the rank is. It's kind of boring.
Yeah. Okay.
I mean,
then-
Zeri Lu is not good though.
Oh yeah.
Like you should not win lane at that.
Oh yeah. Should not win lane. Yeah.
Like that's why it sucks.
Mhm. Yeah, but they always manage to get a kill at objective or something.
Well, if they lose lane, then they won't.
I don't know. I don't. You see the ADC players that I have to play with. I have to disagree.
I mean, I don't know.
Okay. So then just coming back to the original point, how do you guys feel about these trios? Do you think they're good? Think it's healthy for the game?
Personally, I wouldn't mind it being removed.
Yeah, honestly, I wouldn't mind if they removed it, and I wouldn't mind if they kept it because it'll just play with friends or something, and it's decently fun. But
I have always thought that like trios are pretty bad in like the highest elo, like even in when we played Arena of Valor, cause like
yeah, they should just take it out when you get to like master or something. But
yeah, I mean even like if they just took it out at like the highest, like challenger or something, you know, cause like at this point in this game's like lifespan, like there's some people who aren't master, but I feel like most people are master if they like take some time to like learn, because you'll eventually inflate there because of like how the rank cards work.
Legend Q is fine, but it is they failed with it. So
Yeah.
like no one wants to go around and tell their friends that they're legend in Wild Rift. They want to say challenger. So why not just keep the same names?
Oh, you just mean just like strictly from like a naming perspective, if they just kept it challenger?
Yeah, something to make people want to play it. Like who the fuck cares if you're legend in Wild Rift? Nobody gives a fuck.
Well, I guess that doesn't really make as much sense as like I'm challenger, huh?
Yeah.
Because you can always just say I'm challenger and legend queue for people who would know.
I guess.
Yeah. Well, I mean like for like your Wild Rift friends, like it would technically
Oh,
be
yeah.
more because it's solo
Yeah,
queue.
but if you want to tell like other people,
Yeah. That's a
Brag.
good point actually. Yeah, I feel that. All right, so I enjoy trio. Like I always do it with Manly because I just always want to play with a friend. Cause like it's a MOBA, so like if they remove duo, I don't necessarily think I would like this is getting a little more extreme than just like trio. Like if they remove duo and like challenger, I think we'd probably just like smurf more. But
I mean, I don't think they should remove duo or trio
duo or trio, okay.
because you have legend queue for that. Like that.
nobody
That's
plays
why when
Legend
people,
Q.
but it doesn't matter though because that's the reason why they introduced legend queue. Was like people were like, oh, you know, like I always play against stacks. Then fucking play legend queue, bro. If you don't want to deal with it, play legend queue. Otherwise, like, you know, I
I
don't
just
even
run
want to
it down
play.
so my win rate is so low that
I
I
don't
get
even want
put
to
with the good
play
trios.
like the regular rank without a duo. Like there's actually no point because it's boring.
Yeah, I mean that was kind of my point, and I think you're right. Like, could they have done something like so? MTS mentioned like names and stuff, but do you think they could have done anything better with like Legend Q to make it more appetizing?
They
'Cause
should
it-
make like good rewards for legend queue.
Actually, though, like
Better
there's
Okay.
rewards, I
you
think.
get
Yeah.
nothing out of getting legend. Like there's nothing.
I don't know. Mali's banner is the best banner in the game.
Who cares about a fucking
Hey,
banner?
Yeah,
listen,
I'm just
you get
saying.
it one time and that's it. Like
Yeah, you get it one time, true. Yeah, I don't even know if you can queue for Legend anymore because it's like dead. But I guess maybe if they increase the rewards, you'd get something like that.
I don't know. They held it from the beginning, I feel like, but
Yeah.
I mean, it started off like decent for like a couple weeks now, and then I don't know what killed it, but because I wasn't playing, but
Well, I know that when I first play my games, I'm playing with like people who are literally emerald. I don't even want to play with diamond players, let alone like people who like achieved diamond once and then like fell out of diamond in their actual ranked games, and then now they're playing legend queue even though they're emerald too. You know. I think that a big problem that I thought of like on release now that I'm remembering is the fact that like they let in diamond players, like actually.
it's the same for Honor of Kings, where they copied Legend Queue from, basically.
Yeah, but
So I don't
like
know why Honor of Kings is like all your status comes from Legend Queue. Nobody gives a fuck about real rank. But then this game is the opposite.
yeah.
So
They could have made Legend Queue maybe Masters Plus, because I didn't know until this season that we have like minimum of 20,000 Grandmasters.
yeah, that is actually
Yeah,
insane.
20,000
Wait, but
lot
that's
of
including
people.
Brazil, though.
Yeah, but still. Like let's say we have 30% of the population, okay? That's still like 6,000 GMs. That's not even including the master players.
I saw a guy like ranked 19k now, so I think it's 19, almost 20.
Yeah. I don't, and a lot of people I feel like hit GM and then will stop even.
Yeah.
Another thing about Legend Queue, like, what are you gonna put in your stream title? Rank 1 Legend. Like, who cares?
Yeah, that's what I'm
That's
saying.
what MTS was saying. Exactly, yeah. So someone.
They should make it both Challenger, except the other one is just solo Challenger.
Yeah.
I don't know if that would make a big difference, but Challenger
I don't
sounds
know. It's not a big difference, but like
nicer.
people want to be challenger when they're playing a Riot game or a League game. So
So just a brief intro for the person in chat. Like Legend Queue, they released it 3 seasons ago, and it's like a solo queue only mode that unlocks when you hit diamond, where like all the names are hidden and stuff. Otherwise, it's ranked, but just solo only. And it worked. I mean, people played it, I guess, because it was new, but I don't think people have played it the past 2 seasons. I think season 2 was like, I don't even know if people were legend for like a month or 2, because it was so little people played.
Yeah, I mean, it was hype at first, but fuck Legend Queue.
Yeah.
I think they also made it. They also made it like 12-hour openings too.
Oh, the fact that it was so long was also another
Yeah.
one of my original things. If
Like
it was
they literally should have just made it like 6 hours, not even.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was a turnoff for like sweaty players, but who don't have 12 hours to spam the mode all day.
But it also makes like more people get on at the same time for it.
Yeah, like
That's the thing. That's like the main thing.
Because like creating like artificial scarcity like actually makes it like higher value. If you shorten it to like 6 hours, then you can only play during those 6 hours.
Yeah,
Versus like
well, if you make it 6 hours and that's the only time you can play it, more people are online gonna play it at that time. So the queues are just better too.
yeah,
And
higher
like
quality.
higher quality games.
Yeah.
But like if it's open at my time at 12, then I'm playing at 9 a.m. for West players. Like what? And Honor of Kings, I think it's only 6 hours.
Mhm.
Maybe 8. Maybe they made it 8 now, but like they have a higher player base, so like our player base is lower. I mean, they were saying stuff about the time zones, but I'm pretty sure they could have like worked it better.
Yeah.
Dude, but it doesn't matter if Legendary Queue starts at GM, Masters, Diamond. It doesn't matter, bro. Like, do you know how many GM shitters I see in rank? Like, it's way too many. Every game. It actually doesn't matter.
That's what Legend Queue is for, though. Like,
yeah, but I'm
have a
saying
better
it doesn't
system.
matter if the threshold is like, oh, once you're Diamond, you can play it. It doesn't matter if they increase it to Masters. There's always gonna be shitters, no matter what.
I mean, it's supposed to be like when you get to the highest like level of Legend Queue, the games are supposed to be like everybody in the lobby's like top 100 type thing. But they always
Here's the
fail to
plot
do
twist. We don't have 100 people.
that.
And then
True.
in that same patch, we were still in like the Brazil leaderboard too. So like, you're
I don't know, like, dude, people were asking to be off the Brazil leaderboard on release of this game.
Yeah. Yep.
Like, it's actually fucking despicable that they haven't done anything about that.
But
Like,
it's because
on
you know,
release, everybody was
Asia
tweeting.
Wait.
has all of Asia in one server too, though, or like one leaderboard.
Yeah.
Wait, what did MTS say?
Like, when this game was released, people were tweeting at Riot to have the leaderboard only be NA and not Brazil included.
Mm-hmm.
And they haven't done anything about it. Nothing. They've never changed it.
But
Or
it's
even
the
said
same for
anything.
Asia, so
I mean, just because it's the same for Asia, I don't know.
I mean Asia is like way bigger than us.
Yeah.
Wait, so like
And
all of Asia, so like
All of Asia is in one server besides China.
China has their own, right?
okay. Well, that seems
In
like
fact, China has two servers.
But
too.
can't they? Can't all of
independent
Asia
servers.
match with each other though?
I know Korea plays on the same servers like the Philippines or something.
That's
I'm pretty
weird.
sure.
Yeah, that doesn't. I don't know if China has two leaderboard server, but I know they have two servers. Right?
when we were in Singapore, we accidentally scrimmed versus some Korean teams on like 150 ping.
I don't know.
So it's
I don't know how it
definitely, like-
works.
but I mean,
But I
that
don't
just,
think it's that hard to separate the leaderboard. Because
Well,
it actually is super skewed because
well,
of Brazil.
well, I mean, that makes me feel like they need to do it even more if like the other regions are like having these similar problems. Because like
Well,
I'm sure
if you say
in
all the
Kor-
Asia, like I'm pretty sure SEA and Korea could be split, but that's really it. No, isn't?
Japan's its own server. Yeah, but like Korea would like its own. I
And if you
mean,
think about League, like, doesn't Turkey have their own server? Like EU West, EU East have their
Yeah.
own server too.
Those are their leaderboards combined though.
Are they?
I
I
don't
don't think Turkey's leaderboards combined.
No, every PC
Oh,
region
really?
has a separate leaderboard.
Yeah, so why
Yeah.
I don't know why ours is. That was just weird.
Like,
I
Turkey-
just
Turkey
remember
is
it being.
just a country, and I'm pretty sure they have their own server or leaderboard.
hmm.
Like don't some like you Northeast players just play on the other one? Is that how bad it is?
Yeah, I think US is like the
US.
real server, right?
Yeah, and a lot of like good LAN players on PC will just play on NA because the LAN server's kind of not that good over there.
It's hard to separate the leaderboard, but
Yeah, I mean, I think they've talked about like actual like behind the scenes problems of it, not just like
not their problem. Like not ours. Like we're still allowed to like want that.
yeah.
Like everybody
yeah.
wants that. Like if you want to be a top 1 NA or top 5 NA, like you just have to say, "Oh, I'm top 25 on my leaderboard, but I'm top 5 NA." Like it's stupid.
Little
Yeah,
flex here.
that's basically what you're saying. Like, I'm ranked 2 in NA, but
But
you know, I'm
if
ranked
you look
3
at
in
my
server.
leaderboard and you check my account, I'm fucking number 40, but it's okay.
But because I'm
I'm not
ranked, I'm
lying
ranked
or
5 in NA, bro. There's just 35 Brazilians in front of me.
Dude,
Yeah, that's the problem.
I've been saying that to a few friends that like kind of know of it. Like, I'm like ranked 4 in North America, but I'm like it says 15, which is like kind of whack. Do you
Yo,
know what I mean?
It
Isn't
There's
is,
like
it
a
is whack.
huge difference there.
Like, you think they care? Like, your friends would be like, oh, you're just ranked 15 or whatever. Like, you're not actually. Like, who cares?
I mean, it's just nice to be. For some people, it's nice to just be able to screenshot though.
Yeah.
Is it not crazy or funny though that like for the past couple seasons, since we and Brazil share the same leaderboard, they get like 100 LP head start because their queues pop
Yeah.
like fast as hell. But then our NA
Dude,
players
I
catch up
gotta-
to the
I
top
gotta
10
fucking-
anyways.
I gotta queue up hours.
I know.
And
Like
you
we're
gotta
literally
win
at a
those
games,
handicap
too.
and we outrank them.
You gotta win those games too.
It's crazy how they're actually. I think Josh hit master before them, right? Or were you-
I hit first Masters in one day when the
Yeah.
season came out.
But they were like,
I played hours though. Like, I played from release to like 12 in the afternoon.
yeah.
Maybe 18 hours, 20 hours.
Yeah, so you were able to get games, but once you get into master, it becomes a mess, right?
No, once I got to Masters, I didn't even bother queuing
Yeah.
because there's no game.
He
I'm
played.
pretty
He
sure
got
Legend
like
Q is all Brazil
2
too.
other accounts up to
Oh,
Masters.
also another thing I had to do was I had to find every Diamond 2 player I could find.
Yeah, to
Just
get
milk the
games.
diamonds.
It's the only way to get game.
Yeah.
Or
yeah,
when I was Diamond 1, I gotta find like a
T4
low
player.
Diamond or like an Emerald player.
Mm.
It's the only way.
Well,
Like I gotta
an
choose
issue
my.
in Legend Q too. Like when you guys were a higher rank and your queues were long as fuck, like every Brazil player just above you.
Oh, that
Or
was
no?
They were legend like
Yeah,
just
way
almost as
before.
fast as Mally. I think Mally was there pretty soon
Yeah, but
after.
doesn't
Right?
it take people like not wanting to play as much because you can't get top 1 in Legend Q?
Yeah, that's also another reason.
I
Yeah.
remember the Legend Q the first time. Wasn't it like 1,000 LP on the first guy, and then NA's like 100?
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's
yeah,
just
dude, they
because
had
we
lots
couldn't
of
find.
people that
Yeah,
high.
you guys had weeks where you guys couldn't find games in Legend.
Yeah.
So
More than weeks, probably months.
so it's just I don't know. Multi-million-dollar company can't separate a leaderboard.
Billion.
But is there like a reasoning behind it? What if it's just like if they do separate it, the leaderboard's gonna look like shit?
They're gonna say, "Oh, the server looks
But
dead."
I don't
Oh
know
my
why that would
god,
matter.
I don't
Even
know
if the
either.
leaderboard looks like there's one guy at 500 LP is Lebon, and then the 10th guy is like 100 LP.
It's not that big of a deal.
It's actually like I don't think it matters.
Yeah, it just makes the level look better. So
I mean, it would also motivate like North American players to play more if you can actually hold a, top 50
top 10 spot
challenger.
type
Yeah,
thing.
yeah. Because right now, most people in North
Mally
America,
and Josh could grind 2 accounts top 10 spots. Post it on Twitter, you know.
there's that Brazil guy that was top 1 and 2 before Lebron took it back.
I mean, right now it like rank 1 doesn't mean anything. The only thing that matters or for leaderboards is it's either you get like top 10 and you put it on your title or whatever, right? And people think you're good, or you just get challenger and you call it a day.
Yeah.
I mean,
There's like nothing in between. Because putting like a high rank in my extreme title, obviously attracts. But if I'm just playing casually, like if I'm challenger, I don't give a fuck. I'm challenger.
Yeah.
I mean, some people want to be top 10, top 20.
I mean,
type
some
thing.
people want to be top 10. Yeah, that's fine, but you don't get anything out of it besides being top 10, and I guess people are happy with that too.
I think some people are.
If I got top 10, I would actually be number 3 in North America.
Yeah. I mean, literally, like on the release day, like people were like, "Why are there Brazil people on our leaderboard?" All this stuff, like tweeting it to them, and there was never a response about it. Nothing.
Yeah.
So
Okay, so moving on a little bit, what do we think about the new patch so far? I guess we can start with Urgot, like the new champion release. MTS, I
Isn't
think.
Urgot pretty good?
Yeah,
I
MTS.
think
You had a pretty
I
good
think he
quote
kind of
on it.
falls
I think
off, but
you were talking to us
yeah,
about
his lane is insane, actually. Like, but he falls off after like 5 minutes.
I feel like the only time I played against Orgot was when I played against Jackie and his duo locks in that champion, and it only does something in lane.
Yeah, it's literally just like a lane fucking monster.
Like I literally cannot gank the fucking Orgot too.
Yeah,
Dude, like I swear, if you flip someone level 1, you actually kill. It's like kill potential. Anyone.
Does his thing where he like stationary kinda and moving slowly, does that apply Kraken?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you're telling me if he autos like 6 times in that form, it's actually pretty fast.
Well, but on hit effects hit for half.
I mean that's still something.
Yeah, I think MTS has said
Kraken and
this.
Conk are both good.
MTS has said this, and which is what I wanted him to say, which I thought was like really relevant. Like Urgot's the best champion in the game until 2 minutes and 30 seconds, and then he's like not that good anymore. So like if you're
Well,
not getting
the problem is he like turns into a tank, and you don't want to play a tank when you're trying to win ranked games.
Yeah.
Is the thing.
So
like
if you're not getting ahead, I feel like you're missing out, like a lot.
Yeah.
Like you literally have to get ahead on this champion more than like anything else.
You have to win lane. Like if you don't win lane with them, you shouldn't be playing him, type thing.
Mm-hmm.
But like someone good could probably like neutralize the lane, like play a range champ or just
It
respect
actually doesn't matter though for that. If you're not playing jungle in rank, you're not trying to win. Like I remember, Jackie, I played against you, right? Like this, my Garen was 0-5 in 4 minutes versus the Orgod, and I lost my tower in like 4 minutes too. But they still lost the game. You know why?
Yeah.
Because top lane doesn't matter.
Top lane matters if your jungle's ganking it, because jungle's
Dude,
what
if your
matter.
jungle's
What matters.
ganking it. Jackie was ganking that lane, but
Yeah, because if you gank it, you get kills, and then your jungle gets fed, and that's jungle's the only thing that matters.
it's actually whichever lane you can abuse the harder. It's not whoever's the better team. It's
Yeah,
what's the worst
exactly.
team.
What do you guys think about the new item after we talked about it a little last week? Said it was really strong. Jackie was talking about playing it on some ADCs and stuff like Vayne. What do you guys think after playing it a week?
It's overhyped.
I don't see
Right.
people building it anymore. It's pretty expensive.
Mm-hmm.
It is
Yeah.
expensive.
I think
No.
it's just kind of hard to find a right spot to build it in your kit.
Because it's so expensive, I think.
Yeah.
Because you want like this core item, or you want that core item, you want that item, and then when you build that, it's just like extra gold that you have.
Also, the
Yeah.
components are really shit. Like really shit. Mally just talked about it a little bit this week.
Huh?
Amaranth and what you thought about it.
Oh, it's okay. I mean, it's a late game item.
Yeah.
So you probably just build it last. It's good.
Mm-hmm.
Probably don't build it early. It's too expensive and doesn't give. HE is just a better stat early, I think.
Yeah, HP
Anyway.
is like mathematically a better stat early. There's a few times with like a Bramble or something, it's a little different, but that's because of the passive, not because of the armor. Yeah, I think it was so overhyped. I think it's a strong item for what it is, but it's not like there's no tank meta out of it or something like that, I haven't played too much like low elos, so I don't know. Maybe if people can't hit their skill shots, you're getting that 5-second buff too soon or something. But yeah,
I don't know if it actually needs a nerf.
Yeah, I don't build it. I play tank supports and I never build it. It is like
If they make it
has
cheaper,
no
then
health.
they might have to nerf it somehow. But
Yeah, it has no health. Like I have to build a chain vest. The other item that it builds, the 1100 magic resist, is like a decent enough item. But like yeah, it's too expensive to build on support for sure. It's actually unreal. And I
It's
feel
not made for support. It's definitely just made for.
I think there are some cases still where it's you get so much gold out of the item if you have like a mounted drag, for example.
mountain drag, yeah.
If you're getting value out of your items no matter what with mountain drag. Like a lot out of any tank item. It
Yeah.
doesn't really matter. I mean, it is more value, but
Like for example, like you know how if ADC doesn't build any defense, you build that item and you have like, I mean, if you have 3 drakes, you're probably winning the game. But if you have 3 drakes and that item, like you're so tanky.
Mhm.
I only really like it on the Scion. That's it. Urgot
Tank
maybe.
Zion. Yeah, the Gussie.
Yup.
I mean, it's good on every champ late game. I think, like actually, but
Like instead of GA or something.
yeah.
I actually do build it instead of GA if I'm
Yeah,
building it,
I do most of the time.
because like I'm not even gonna die. Like if you die, you deserve to die.
I think that's fair for like what it's supposed to be. I think it was like people were like just always.
You were
building
definitely
and stuff.
overhyping it
Yeah.
though. Like I saw all these tweets like new tank meta, tanks are the new ADC type thing. I was like, Jesus.
Mhm. Okay, wait. Before we move on, I do want to bring up one thing. I don't know if you guys have tried this quirky build yet, but one of our EU friends. Oops, I'm on the wrong one, right?
I don't know.
Yep.
That is a
You can
therapist.
just say the build.
Physical therapist.
You can say the build, Melly. I just wanted to
I
pull
don't
the
know what you're
picture.
talking about.
Okay, there's like a new quirky build that came out in EU. It's like it's Manamune into Sunder into Riftmaker into Amaranth into Void Staff. I think I saw Jackie playing it one game.
Yeah, I kind of like it, but it was kind of funny. I think I lost the game because if I had Void Staff instead of Amaranth, I would have won a team fight. The Amaranth is kind of overkill on the tankiness.
Here's my opinion. I don't care what these other regions do until I see China build it.
Okay. I mean, actually, good
You know,
take. but-
call me whatever you want. Like,
yeah.
unless China builds it,
I
don't
agree.
care.
Okay. I think that's fair. I just thought it's interesting because the items you almost never see built together. But it's quirky, so he's always been able to do this, you know?
Yeah, the Black Cleaver build
The
and
Black
everything.
Cleaver build showed up at Worlds, just saying.
Basically the same thing. And EU was one shitting on it, so I don't know why they're coming out with this build now.
Yeah. Because it's their Lord and Savior, Omnidoom. But, yeah. Okay. Anything else going on in the new patch that's exciting, interesting, bad, good?
I'm ready for the next patch.
Already ready for the next patch? Okay.
Ooh, I heard the next patch is a ADC patch. Woohoo!
Really?
Really?
Tell us about it. I haven't heard about this.
That's cringe.
Yeah,
ADC's a broken role.
I've not heard of any leaks of any items or anything, but we know how much Riot loves ADCs.
I mean, the last ADC patch was insane. They were.
Holy
I mean, that was 2
dude,
years ago.
the Solari
The
Essence
Solari
River
one?
thing? Oh my
That was
god.
insane. I think that's the strongest any characters like have ever been. Like Solari was so insane.
boring.
Yeah.
Actually, Riven was able to do it, so it was kind of fun for me, but the fact
Yeah.
that the ADCs were just like that was not fun.
Yeah,
Guys,
actually, Riven
ADCs
was
need
good,
love too.
No, they
But they
don't.
don't.
They
What?
don't have families.
They deserve everything they have
Yeah.
right now.
Yep.
God, I just want to play Lisa and go to fucking bot lane and get 2 kills every time.
Don't you want to play mid lane though?
Nah, mid, I give up on that role. Like, it's not fun. It's not fun when you're streaming.
What do you mean?
What do you mean? Like, you think it's fun when their jungle's perma in my lane? I get punished for being aggro in lane, and that's what my champ does. If I play Lucian, I push up, obviously.
You know,
And I
that
get
sounds
punished.
like bot lane. I get punished for trying to be an ADC.
Well, that's why our role sucks. You play jungle, and you're the one punishing them.
Yeah. Okay, so not too much exciting in the patch. The one thing we are waiting on is for Twitch, right? Twitch was in the video review or whatever, but
Oh, I can't wait for Twitch. Oh my god.
but he wasn't in the
That's
patch
gonna be
notes,
so fun.
so we don't know exactly when he's coming out. We'll see maybe more updates on that soon. Alright, next thing I want to talk about today is a little tournament I am trying to run. It's the first league so it's the Pierce J Invitational. It's gonna be like 2 different leagues. Like one is like a pro league which is like invite only. We started to get a list together. The first day is going to be on March 31st, around 5 p.m. So we'll do the podcast next week, and then that Friday we'll have the first tournament. basically we're getting like 3 players from each role every night, so there'll be like 15 players, and then there'll be a let me see if I can bring up a little list so it reads better. But every basically the idea of the tournament's just to let like high elo players play at the highest level, and then also it's gonna be streamed from like a lot of POVs hopefully. Anyone who wants to stream it, so like you'll really be able to see some of your favorite players like performing at the highest levels. Because first of all, there shouldn't be any delay on things, because I think if you're cheating in this tournament, you're just never going to be invited, again, and then it also just makes it a great viewer experience. So I think a lot of people are excited for it, because we talked about earlier in the podcast, ranked is sometimes about, like, who's got the worst player on your team. Like, they lose versus, like, you're playing the best, so you should win. So that's kind of what we want. I'll let the rest of the hosts talk about it in a second, but then I also want to talk about the semi-pro one, which is like kind of like gonna eventually be like a promotional thing for the players who weren't originally invited. So like if you do really well in this semi-pro circuit, like you have the ability to play in the pro one. So it's just a little thing to get the scene going again. I want to do them at least every other week, but maybe it'll start happening every week if it's popular enough and people enjoy it. We've talked about this a little bit this week, guys. Are you guys excited? What do you think?
Yeah.
Oh, I can hear the excitement.
I'm excited. Let's go.
I can't wait.
Yeah.
Right, Maui?
Can we
Alan.
invite W time?
W time, yeah, for the pro scene.
You could
We
do
need
semi-pro.
we need another top laner, and it's a little bit of a weak role, so maybe I'll reach out this week, see if we can get him on the no sums top. Okay, just wanted to cover that for people who see them and stuff. I've kind of been harping on them all week about this, so maybe but people are pretty excited, so we'll see more on that in the next couple weeks. Okay. Last week we did a ADC main tier list. It's on YouTube if you want to watch. This week we're gonna do something a little different. We might go back to some of the funner tier lists. But I thought this week we'd actually do like a real tier list in like power level and stuff, not just based on like the players that are playing it. And this week we're gonna try and do a jungle tier list, okay? So our resident jungle player here, so starting is playing a lot more, but technically Mally is our resident expert. Would you like to start us off with who do you think is the strongest jungler right now?
I don't know.
Okay.
That was great.
Take a little moment to think about it. Let me just introduce
Wait, can't you just go off the list and then we'll just like put them somewhere?
Okay, that's probably a better idea. I was just trying to hype you up for
A lot of non-junglers in here.
Something that I really like in tier list though, yeah, there is. So maybe I'll curate a little better. Anyways, I think that'll like too many people get put in S tier in a lot of lists just because they're like good, but I think that S tier should only have like 3 people at max. So that's kind of gonna be what I want here. And I think it like spreads out the tier list a little bit more when like it's not like 7 characters up here or like a triple S tier or something. So
So you just put Lisa in there.
so we can potentially put Lee Sin in there, but I'll follow Mally and we'll go through this list. And we're starting off with Camille.
Oh, probably B tier.
B tier? Okay, talk about why B tier, because she was basically the best jungler for a while. What's put her in B tier lately?
Well, they nerfed her.
They nerfed her.
Jungle.
They nerfed her jungle, right? That was like her Q changes and the W's, right?
Yeah, I mean, yeah. They nerfed her W as well.
So
So-
I know when you played Camille jungle, your first clear is like so slow. It feels like you clear 3 camps in the time it takes like everyone else to do 4 camps. That's kind of what you're getting at in terms of like jungle clear, right?
Yeah.
All right.
Just slow.
Jackie, I want to ask you a quick question because I know a lot of ADCs like banning like things like Camille and stuff. How do you feel about Camille still? We're putting her at B.
I'm not scared of Camille as a bot laner.
Okay, is that
anymore.
like a new thing or you just have never been too scared?
Kind of a new thing. Players just, I think she still can be pretty good because I think the concept of Camille is pretty OP for like team fights and stuff, but she's just pretty unpopular now for the reasons that were listed, so
Mhm.
people are not really spamming her.
Okay, I think I definitely agree, and I think this is a pretty good start because this can be a good champion, right? But it's not a bad one. So I think Camille is a pretty good baseline for like just about average, you know, playable but not insane or anything. Darius was recently buffed into the jungle. Have you guys seen many Darius players in the jungle, and how do you think they're performing?
I have not seen a single Darius jungle.
Usually, if it's a Darius jungle, it's just a one-trick Darius that got autofilled.
I agree with that statement actually, but people that do play Darius jungle are normally
So it might be
pretty good at
skewed
Darius.
because they're just a good Darius player, you know?
They play a
don't
lot
know.
more Darius. Okay, that's fair. Where do you think they'd go then? MTS.
I have no idea. I don't play jungle.
C tier, they all suck.
C tier, they all suck. Okay.
Darius is weaker than before.
I'm kind of down to put him here for now because I don't think his clear speed's like that great, and yeah, I'm fine with C for now. All right.
You have a Mumu Pierce. What the heck?
Oh my gosh, wait, that's actually big. Okay, Amumu.
Jeez.
So, I actually think that Amumu's a good jungler. I think that he is the only like real jungler that can actually solo Baron, besides maybe Diana. Like Crit Rengar can solo Baron, but I don't think Crit Rengar is like that good. Because you can only like 1-for-1 at best in late game. I think Amumu could actually be like, I think he's at least B, but I think there's an argument for him to be an A. I think just the players that play Amumu that make him a little sus. What do you guys think?
Nobody good plays Amumu.
Yeah.
Sorry.
But
We have Orange Chair, but he makes me angry.
Josh, what do you think? What do you think about the Amumu?
I think it can be annoying but it's I feel like it's like the Seraphine of jungle. It's just press ult. If it goes well, you wipe the team, you win the game.
So what do we think? Are you guys arguing more for down here or keep him at
Yeah,
B?
he sucks.
He sucks. You think? You think he actually sucks?
I mean, most average Amumu is
Yeah.
pretty.
Okay, but what do we think about the character?
He sucks.
He sucks. Okay, so we'll put him down in C. The fact that he can solo Baron, he cannot be D. Literally.
I've seen some decent
I mean,
Amumus,
that's
you know?
just a cheese. That's
Yeah,
like
but
not
it's
an
still a
actual
real
good team.
thing. It's still a real thing. I feel like I don't know. I can't let him be in D. Do you guys think Mundo's a jungler with the new item change? Have you guys seen him played in the jungle? Or are we keeping him out of the list?
Mundo sucks too. Like
Mundo's ass.
Mundo's ass, okay.
Ass cheeks, doo doo.
I skipped over Diana. What do we
Yeah,
think
yeah.
about Diana?
Diana jungle's so strong, I swear.
It has to be at least A, no?
But like,
Yeah,
I
it's
don't
at
see
least
starting
A.
playing it or nothing, but I
What?
swear it's OP.
You don't think it's A, Melly? What do you think? B?
No, it's fine.
I'm not a fan of it either, but I think it's.
I mean,
fine.
Diana's is not a good champ.
Yeah,
So, like,
I agree with
like-
Molly.
So
So
we
it's
say,
like
dude,
the
I think
highest
better
champ
than
is-
Camille though. Better than Camille.
I
I don't know actually.
I mean, it's probably pretty close. I wouldn't really care if it's higher or lower. So
Okay. We'll put her above now. We might go back in a little bit. All right. What about Evelyn?
Be S tier if Dog plays it.
S with
It's
Togs?
actually S tier if Tog plays it.
So we have two Evelyns on this list. One for Tog
well,
and
you
one
always
for
need a
non-Togs.
talk tier.
Yeah. True. We just need a Tog tier. Maybe we'll go ahead and add that for the next one.
Like the random Evelyns though have not been.
Yeah,
top.
I think Evelyn's like. I think that.
She's probably B tier.
Yeah, I don't think she's better than Camille, but I don't think
This
she's
is up
this tier.
ranked.
Yeah. Should we put Fiora in the list? I don't think so, honestly.
Yo, what happened to Kha'Zix? Why did he fall off?
Oh, because you can't get level 5 in one clear.
Oh,
Yeah, that's a big part.
Because before you just gave both crabs and just got Q evolve and then
And you're still level 5. Yeah, really good point.
same thing with Camille too.
I played with a good Fiora yesterday. I kind of flamed her at the start, but
Yeah, I
it
remember.
was decent.
Fiora's probably B tier.
Fiora's B tier as
If
well?
you put
Okay.
her there.
What about Graves?
Trash.
trash.
You think D? I'm fine putting him in D. I think he's really weak right now.
He's only he's just not good.
The
The
champ
real
really
question
cannot be
is,
good. I don't know
where
how
are we
many
putting
times Molly
Mikhail?
has tried to make this champ work.
S tier. It's one of our
that's
3
hard.
S tiers.
You said China makes it work?
No, I said it doesn't matter how many times Mally has tried to make it work. Like
Uh,
he locks
If
in
you have an
good against
enchanter,
sometimes.
I think it's C tier.
That champ is trash, guys.
Okay,
Like
so
if you have an
we're putting
enchanter,
him in
any
D.
other champ can be.
He's
SS.
just
That's
the
just
worst
our
ADC in
Tarzan.
jungle.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Alright,
you
what
can
about
honestly make Iso Jungle and beat Grapes. Like
yeah?
it's better.
What about Gragas jungle? We're thinking definitely AP here, not like a. Not
Like
like
A. I think he's A
a
tier.
A. I think
I actually think
Gragas
he's
is A.
good because he fits
Yeah.
a lot of the comp, or he's like he can never be bad at the comps.
I'm
Like,
pretty comfortable putting him as our first A tier jungle. Actually, I think that's pretty good. What about Gwen? This is my ban, but not necessarily because of strength. It's just like an annoying champion to play against.
Actually, so annoying.
No, I think she's C tier now.
I don't think
Really?
Gwen is good.
Yeah, I think.
I-
she's
I
good
don't
as
know
well.
why she kind of fell off. I think she's better at top
Yeah,
than
no, I think I agree.
jungle.
Our next one. I think we skip over Aurelia. I guess we could put her in here. What do you think, C or D?
She's trash.
trash. Doo-doo
I think she's
cheeks.
C.
I think she's C though, at least. Yeah, because her ganks are actually good.
I think the champ is trash though.
The champ is trash.
Like
That's
it's
true.
actually like worse than Diana champ.
Okay. What about Jarvan? What do we think? It's not played much, but I think it's
Probably C.
C. You think? I think better than
B.
these ones though, right?
Probably worse than Gwen.
Probably worse than
The
Gwen.
thing is,
Yeah.
I mean, the thing is, like that champ's ult is actually horrible.
Yeah, actually, and it doesn't do damage like it does in PC. If it did a little more damage, I think you'd be actually good like in PC.
Yeah, Jarvan's not good. Oh, Gwen jungle I think is trash. Gwen top's like okay.
What about Jax?
Gwen top is put a lot in China, isn't it?
Jax is like Gwen. Honestly, like they're like the same champ.
Okay, so we're gonna put him in C here.
Aatrox is not in this list. Oh, he is, but he's all the way to the new one.
Yeah, he's at the bottom.
Forgot J. Oh, wait, no.
Jace.
Not Jace.
Okay, what about
This
Jace
is probably
jungle?
B tier.
B tier. He actually has tempo. A lot of these lower jungles.
Well, actually, I've never
besides
played it.
Jarvan-
But starting to play it.
I actually think Chase can. I think it's like AP kind of.
A, B, so better than Diana.
I
Maybe
Oh,
not
shit,
quite
probably
Gragas
is
though.
better than Diana.
I think
Better
because
than Diana.
what Chase is really good at is when after your first clear, like you can go to a side lane and if you can just like hard pressure
Mm-hmm. Okay, I think that's fair. Are we putting this one on the list?
Like I'm
Okay, but if you're putting Kais on the list, how are you not putting Fizz on the list?
I think that's true.
That's
Plays
starting
Kai'Sa.
All
special
right.
though.
Like,
This doesn't even need to be talked about. We'll go on to the next one.
Yeah.
What about Kha'Zix?
Probably A tier.
A tier?
You think he's still A tier?
Yeah.
The only thing I think Kha'Zix players play is you have to like farm to perfection and steal camps.
Mm,
I don't know. That's the only way I feel like I lose to Kha'Zix is when he's up 2k gold with 0 kills on me.
yeah. I think it's doable too, but yeah. All right, let's take a little thing back. What do we think about the Kale jungle? I know you guys have played with it. It's the only
B.
time I get
I don't know why it's even on here.
only time I get MVP when I play with Mally is when I play Kale jungle. I'm
Yeah.
just saying, so that kind of
shouldn't be on the
speaks to
list.
the power level. All right, we're taking him off the list.
Because I don't want anyone watching the stream to play it.
Yeah.
Okay. All right, Lee Sin. Is this the first S tier jungle of the
Yes.
list?
I think it's S tier.
I think it's
Oh
S
no,
as
Lee
well.
Sin's like maybe B tier at best, right?
Oh yeah.
So nah, I don't struggle against Lee Sin personally.
Really easy
It's not
to
that
handle.
scary.
Um,
You just don't give him a kill and he's kind of useless.
yeah,
I
it
was
doesn't
watching.
have an impact of
That's
all.
a good strat.
So hard to. It's so
The only
easy
way
to
to
like
counter Lee Sin is
survive
go to
League
chance
ganks.
select and you ban it.
Yeah.
Don't
But,
die to
but
his gank.
seriously, he's really strong. Like super fast first clear right now.
I mean, I think Lee is the best jungler in rank. objectively
in ranked, yeah. I think that's good.
Better than like
Really?
Maybe you could argue like Riven
I
or
think if you
something.
played it, yeah, but I think if you played Lee to like,
Probably just put Riven S.
I mean Riven's
Riven
best.
S.
Yeah,
We
Riven
got
Ranked.
Master
Yi
is
down
D.
in
You
D.
can just put him there.
He's
Sure.
D even
Oh,
on
okay.
camp.
This is probably our next question.
No, it's not S.
Probably A
S
tier.
or top of
Yeah.
A?
Yay.
Like, oh,
Definitely A.
I permaban out of list. I have like, I don't like playing.
I don't think it's S tier though.
Yeah, I think that's fair.
I
think
actually see Knowledge Jungles losing because they do get outscaled.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like when
okay,
you
I
don't
think
one
that's
shot
fair.
anymore.
Every time I
Yeah.
played against someone out of list, I've lost. So I literally permaban it.
Yeah. Okay, I think
I mean
that's,
it's
I think that's
good, but
pretty
like
solid.
when you don't get one shot by his combo anymore, and then he just dies so fast because he's full AP.
Yeah. His build is super cheap though, so he can scale faster than everyone else.
This just makes the enemy's comp just better because having a champ that has 30 CC and it's like a Gragas. You it's always good.
Mm.
Yeah, that's why it's A.
Alright, we've got Nunu now. I think he's a decent jungler. I don't think he's great by any means, but for ranked, he can actually perform
I think-
like, pretty decently.
I've seen good Nunu players. They impact the game pretty well.
Yeah, so what are we thinking here? Are we thinking B, C, A? I don't know if you can compare him to these three junglers, but I feel like you could definitely compare him to this row. You know, what are we thinking here? Man, you make the final decision.
Oh, I just put him B.
B? Okay, are we thinking mid tier, top of it, bottom of it?
By the bottom.
Probably the bottom.
I think it doesn't matter how much gold Nunu gets. Like, he's still useless.
Okay. I think that's-
Useful?
No,
That's
useful.
not like a B tier type thing to say.
Yeah, but like it's like the same thing. Like if he doesn't have gold. The whole
That's a
point of
good
that
thing
champ
and a
is to
bad
give
thing.
The other people gold.
Yeah.
Like he cannot carry,
I think that's pretty solid. You can set up lanes.
and
Yeah.
and he sucks at invading. Actually,
Yeah. Okay. Olaf. What do we think for ranked? Are we thinking? I feel like he could fit right here in this.
Nah,
A tier.
Olaf has got to be still broken. Just he's not played by people because he's boring. I guess.
I think Olaf is easy to play against from my
Yeah,
experience
because you just pick Garen.
because it's
I
not
feel like
that-
in a sweaty lobby though, Olaf seems.
when I play jungle, it's like what is Olaf really gonna do to me? Like run me down?
Yeah, exactly. That's all he does.
So what do we think about in rank though? I think he's better. I would almost definitely say he's better than this tier. But do you think he's up here with this one or?
That is up to you guys.
I think he's too matchup dependent.
Too matchup dependent.
So I'd probably, yeah.
He actually is. You
Do you
can't.
think he's
pick-
lower than this? Is that what you're
You can
trying to
hop on
say,
Pickle.
or
No, he's probably like B tier.
B tier? Better than Jace or worse than Jace?
Oh, I
thing
feel like
is, no one
Jace Jungle's
plays
pretty
Jace
good.
either.
I'm pretty comfortable putting him down here. Diana, maybe better than Diana though.
Yeah.
I think this is a pretty good fit for him. Yeah, seems good.
Olaf sucks late game too. Jungle that sucks late game theoretically should
Yeah.
lose too.
Sheesh, the Pantheon.
The
That's S tier.
Pantheon. What do we? MTS has talked.
Josh knows where to rate my Pantheon. Okay.
What, were you on like a 6-game win streak or something?
All I know is that Jackie gets fed on Pantheon, but Champ does nothing too.
Yeah, so I
Bitch, I'm
would...
a ban Lisa next time. You're gonna look like a cripple.
So are we thinking down here in C, or is he actually made it up to Nunu tier, or he's definitely not D. He's good enough, you know.
Well,
It's
he's
just
better
the
than Gwen.
The people that play Pantheon though are, no offense, like actually no offense, because you just started playing.
Oh, the
Pantheon.
people that play Pantheon are fucking
Yeah.
horrible.
Because I think he's a better champion than he is. It's just
He's pretty damn good.
yeah. So what are we thinking here? Are we thinking above here or down here or in the middle? Jackie, we'll let you place it since you actually play it.
I'd say A.
Say A. We're gonna put him up in A above.
That's
Jace.
what I would say. But
Okay, MTS agrees too.
Mally
Alright.
definitely doesn't agree.
You say it because
What would you say, Mally?
There is no way you guys are. What?
This is a crazy tier to put Pantheon in.
You guys are mean.
Wait,
Wait,
but
this champ is just Nunu.
I don't
The
even
ED.
think it's Nunu. I just think it's worse than Nunu.
It's just,
At the
it's just
bottom of
perma
B.
gank. If
What are you
kill
gonna do
them,
with
you
the
win.
perma gank? Like you're gonna get gold, so what?
Press your W and kill him.
okay, so we'll put him here in B. We're gonna if dude, I don't know if we can put him up here in this tier, dude.
Okay, you guys can be haters.
Wait, well, we're not hating. We're just being realistic.
All right, I'm about to pull out the Pantheon top.
The Pantheon
We should
top.
trio.
All right, this is one of
I'm gonna ban it.
this is something we didn't actually talk about. How have you guys seen the Pike jungles do?
I haven't seen any.
I'm down here, honestly.
Oh,
I'm like
I've
actually
seen
down
some.
here. What do you think, Jackie? Have you seen good ones or?
Yeah, I've seen pretty good ones. I don't think I can put it on a tier though. Only seeing it like twice.
Yeah.
I played it. Sometimes.
How's the clear then? Tell us about the clear.
Same as decent. 4 camps, 5 camps, 4 or 5 camps, same player.
4 or 5 camps, same clear. That's pretty good. Okay. So
I think you perma had to gank after
first clear, kind of
Clear.
like Lee.
you just fucking gank.
Then how would you compare him to Lee then? How's he doing versus a Lee?
That's the thing. You only have to gank and you have to get relatively decent players that knows how to press their buttons at the very least.
Okay, so these champions right here in A tier can pretty much solo carry a game with like their kit, right?
Well, you can solo carry a game, but if you don't close the game in 20 minutes, you lose.
With Pike.
Yeah.
So do you think he's up here in the A tier or
I think he's average too.
so down here in B?
Yeah. Because if you don't get 20 kills and get fed and win before late game, I think you will lose.
Okay. So where are we gonna put him? Up here or in the middle?
Maybe lower. Definitely lower.
Lower? Better than Pantheon at least? Better than Evelyn?
Yeah, I mean, doesn't matter.
Okay.
He's
I mean, those are basically all the same.
Yeah.
So,
Alright, this is my signature pick, the Moose. Mally, rate my Moose right now. Don't worry, you don't have to say anything.
Bruh, trash tier.
put him in B.
Put him in what? D?
Yeah.
Yeah, I agree. I actually think he's better than these junglers though. I know D doesn't matter that much, but at least he
Really
does
gonna
what
do
he
Shister
does.
Nick like that?
Dude, I love the Moose. Don't get me started, but he's ass. He's so ass.
Someone told me he's good now with the Searing Crown and Sunfire.
Oh, really?
If you pick him in the right
Yeah,
champ
in the right
select, I
spot.
guess.
So maybe we have to bump him up slightly. I don't know. Do we really want people playing Rammus? Like,
Good players only. If
Yeah.
you're a bad player, like, you're a war child on that champ.
alright, what are we thinking about Rengar? I'd put him.
Not
That champion is so ass. I swear that's like
Yeah.
worse than like 80% of the champs that we talked about.
I actually think he was good when the one tricks were playing him, but I think he's just not a good champ.
Such a trash champ.
I think the crit build back then was like, I hated it, but now I think he's just trash.
Are we thinking trash? I don't think he's like Yi tier, right? Like maybe down here with Darius and Aurelia.
Yeah.
I just know he's trash.
You gotta go to the tank build. I love the tank build. It's fun. Alright, we've got Riven. I think that this could potentially be our second S tier jungle. What do you guys think?
Yeah.
Put it. We don't even have to talk about it.
Yeah, we don't even talk about it yet. Actually
forgot
such
Echo.
a strong champion. Oh, we forgot Echo. He's been nerfed out of the jungle a lot, but I've seen like a couple of decent players on him. What do you
Doesn't
think?
Lemon play Echo?
That is a D tier.
Echo's in D tier.
Probably like with Gwen.
I've never seen a good
Yeah,
Echo in my life.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I feel like the champion's decent. You know, it's just like
I've literally never played against an Echo and been like, I can't do anything against this champ. So broken. Never. I've never
I
seen
felt
even
like
a good
that
one.
when Lemon played Echo.
Really?
Yeah.
I've never seen it be too good.
But if you go by that logic, any champs he would play here, like
yeah, really ADC's OP. Okay, Shen Jungle. I think that this is an interesting new pick. It's being played a lot. I think it's played in China, but it's played in China for a different reason, right? Because competitive 5v5s are a little different than your ranked games. Where do we think Shen's
I saw a
sitting
tweet
right
that it
now?
was doing good in China ranked.
Oh, really? So
But
what are we thinking?
I don't know
right now?
about like high rank.
I'm just saying, I saw Shyster Nick Giga carry on this champ. We even lost to him on the Shen jungle. So, what are we thinking? B tier here? Is he actually in the A tier? Mal, you haven't played him, but what do you think playing against him?
I mean B tier. That champ gets countered by one item.
Yeah, true. And it's pretty usable, especially by these S tier jungles. And Kha'Zix here.
Yeah, he's not bad, but
Okay, I think I'm pretty comfortable about here. What do you guys think? Top of B,
probably a little worse.
probably a little worse. Put him
Oh
down
wait,
here.
did we talk about Gragas?
We talked about him a little bit. Do you want
Oh.
to talk about him more?
No, I just making sure.
Alright, our next is Shyvana. So, when she got reworked, I think she was actually like up here, like pretty high up here in A. I don't think she's still there. Where do you guys think of Shyvana is at the moment? I used to play a lot of Shyvana actually. I was a Kale and Shyvana player.
I played it
Um,
and he didn't carry my Urgot, so
I think Shyvana's same as playstyle as Olaf.
So like if you do get
Yeah,
ahead,
it's
it's winnable.
really.
I don't know.
If you're playing against idiots, you kill them all.
Yeah, basically.
That's fucked up.
So we'll put him here with Olaf. You think she's a better Olaf or a worse Olaf?
probably worse though.
First Olaf, okay.
I feel like both these champs just go to objective and then press R, and then if it's good, it's good. If it's bad, then they just lose the game.
Hmm. That is better than a lot of these characters, though. Like, oh, we skipped over Morgana. This was actually such a good jungler when I was playing her, but the clear,
I think she's
the
good anymore.
jungle
It's just
change.
like days.
I don't think she's good anymore.
Yeah, the jungle change like actually really fucked her, cause like everyone clears so fast now, and she didn't actually benefit that much from the smite change. I don't even know if she's in the B tier anymore, honestly. What do you think? What do you guys think?
I think she's trash.
Think she's like trash? I don't know, maybe. I've not had success on
I
her.
mean, I played her, right? Like, it was when before I couldn't play like all these other jungle champs. It was like my go-to champ,
Yeah, I remember.
and so like the only way I won playing jungle Morgana. But I don't think she's, good.
So do you think she's in the D tier, or is she? Can she fit up here with some of these C tier?
She's okay. She actually gets objective pretty fast too.
Yeah.
Just put her in between. Yeah, that's probably good.
I remember Mally
Probably
told me
good.
like not a little better than Morgana. Like they
Yeah,
have
I think she's
CC,
B.
I
whatever.
think she's B. I mean,
Yeah.
I wouldn't be too upset with B either.
I think a good Morgana can pressure a lane.
I feel
really
like a good Gwen is better than a good Morgana. Unless I'm...
well. Nah, this
But
one
here's the
shit
thing.
is
I don't know
really
how. I think a good Jax is annoying most of the time.
Really? I feel like he's bad in jungle now, though.
Yeah, I think I agree in the jungle. I think a
Hey, a good
top
Jax
lane
and top is
yeah.
good. Yeah.
It's pretty fair. We'll do a little once over after we finish everything.
See, the problem with jungle is there's like fucking 40 champs here.
Yeah.
Yeah, but half of them already been played.
Yeah, these ones should not be played.
They can be.
This one gets played so much and it disgusts me.
So does the
People don't
Rammus.
Yeah. Because people
So
don't
does Yi.
realize. The thing is, people play this like it's like an A tier champ. That's the problem.
Well,
They
I
don't
play
realize
solo
they're-
queue my Smurfs, Pierce,
Yeah.
and like in Master, like low Grandmaster, every single one you're at the bottom gets picked a lot.
Yeah. It's
So-
crazy. Tryndamere I just dropped here. He's like maybe one of the worst of these.
But yeah, all the way at the
Actually-
bottom, so no one picks it.
Still. Okay, this could be
Mally's gonna put that
controversial.
S.
This could actually be
Oh,
a
it's not-
current
He's a one
S
trick.
tier, but it's certainly in A, I think. What do you think, Mally?
Yeah, it's A.
A, we think are we thinking better than these ones, or
There's a
what's up, Jackie?
there's a jungler that is played a lot in ranked actually. That's not on here yet. Yon.
Oh, wait.
The
The
bottom.
Young's
I wanna
right
hear-
here.
I wanna
Young's at
hear-
the bottom.
I want to hear starting and Molly's opinion on where it's placed here.
What about Vi? Just finishing up. Do you think
I
this-
think she's above Kha'Zix.
above Kha'Zix,
I mean,
but not
she's
Kha'Zix?
Or
very
Gragas,
matchup
too.
dependent though. But like in the matchups, she's good in. It's like way too good.
Way too good. So
She
put her in
just
A,
put her
but
S
only because
she
she's not
counters
blind
Lee,
pickable.
you know?
Yeah.
I mean, you
She's
can
automatically
blind pick
good.
her,
You can
but it's
blind
like
pick her.
no one like is gonna like counter pick Vi, but she's just like.
I mean,
not
what are
as
you gonna do
good
to
in,
counterpick Vi? Like, pick a tank.
I mean, Riven Olaf is like you can definitely punish her.
But
But-
when the matchup's right, it's fucking right. That's what you're kind of saying.
I mean, if the if I
When
see
the matchup's
if I lock
Lee
in Lee
Sin.
Sin and then I see Mally on Vi, it's just gonna be like, oh my god, I have to go fucking Serpent. I have to do this. I have to do that.
Yeah, try not to gray string too much.
If I get R, I'm fucking dead. Like,
Well, let's just jump right to Yone right here. Mally actually doesn't play a lot of Yone, but Mr. Starting does. What are we thinking here? Are we thinking?
I think he's either low S or high A. The only reason
You think he's that
Can we
good?
not, though?
I don't
Just
think
can we not?
he's S. That's a little.
Because I do not want people picking that. They're all so bad with them, Josh.
Whenever I play Yone,
But yeah, when you play it,
yeah, so exactly. I'm saying from my POV, right? Like I play this champ a lot. If I'm not against a good jungler and I'm perma fucking farming,
Yeah,
The
you
the
just get
early
fed
clear is
as
actually
fuck.
worse than Camille, or it's as bad as
Yeah,
Camille.
that's why it just shouldn't be
No,
up
But
there
it-
because
If I get 2 items, the game is so easy for me.
I think a Kha'Zix player, like a similar skilled Kha'Zix player, can do more than a similar skilled.
When
Player.
Yone gets out of jungle phase, when he gets 1-2 items, if you press E once and then press ult Q 3 times, they're most likely dead.
yeah, I mean I think it's good, but I think putting him up here, people are gonna fucking pick it and die to the fucking jungle camps. So
I mean that's just the problem with Yone.
Wait, he
But
plays way too slow though.
he does. So
Like,
that's
what
another
do you
thing
actually do?
I was gonna say. Like
I-
if I'm against a Lee Sin who's playing for like tempo and I'm still fucking farming jungle, I can't do anything. I'm not even kidding. Like I'm not gonna defend your lane because I need gold for myself.
So Mally, are
That's
you
just
saying
one of
maybe
one
not
of the
an A tier
downsides.
champ, or
I think he's like Diana, to be honest.
yeah, I was like, no way S, but I wouldn't be crazy if he was A, but his clear is so slow and dangerous.
I mean, his
But
games
it's
aren't even
ranked.
good though.
You gotta think of it that way. Like if you're not against another good jungler, you can actually perma farm and just win the game by yourself. It's a champion that if I'm against Lee Sin and the Lee Sin's good and he plays on tempo gank every lane, you will actually lose.
All right, we're
But
gonna have
not only that, if you throw in those champ and he gets just a little bit of gold, it's a lot harder to play against.
All right, we're gonna have to put this into a vote. There's 5 of us, okay? I believe Mally's saying B tier, Josh is saying A tier. MTS vote on actual strength, not on like you don't want to
Idiots
see
playing it.
Yeah, these idiots playing it. Okay. So what do you think? A or B?
I'll just put it high B.
High B, okay. Mr. Jackie.
High B.
Yeah, I'm in B as well. So, you're just too good at Yon. You make him feel like next to your jungle, Mr. Starting. Do you see where we're
Is this
coming
better
from?
in top or mid? No.
I don't know. I actually don't like playing Yone.
Is Yon even good right now though? Cause like I feel like
I mean, it's good if you get fed. It's so good if it feels so good if you get fed. But like,
I mean, it's not even funny how you can press one button or two and just
yeah,
spam
that's what I
ability
mean.
and
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
on.
I mean, Yon with like 2.5 items is
Like
absurd.
I feel like I'm so good at the game when I'm just real.
Yeah, it's like Aatrox. You just get fed and you shit on fucking trash kits.
what's your first 2 items on Yon? Is it Solari or
Solari
Solari
board,
board?
no matter what.
Solari every time.
Oh, I mean, I don't know what.
Where is
what's
Aatrox?
Solari. I go Solari board.
The bottom.
Aatrox is down here.
Oh.
Alright, our next jungle is Wukong.
It's definitely A.
Definitely A, okay? That's a quick one.
Cap. I play
Is it?
Yone. I would
Really?
shit on a Wukong.
Bro, Wukong's low key OP if a good player plays it.
It's
I
actually
think-
like
I
high
don't.
actually-
I don't think so.
So
It's
so
high key,
MTS is
like,
definitely
It heals the full on one fucking
So
auto.
what happens if you build
Yeah,
Bramble
but people are just brain dead on not building XE. Like if I'm against Wukong as Lee Sin, I build
Ugh.
XE second item. I don't care. And then he gets countered.
Okay, Mally, what do you think? Do you think he could be an A tier
he's not-
pick or is he B?
He's not good.
Okay, well, so A or B? Are you saying he's
Yeah.
not good? B?
Yeah.
Where would you put him on this list when we're looking at these champs? The top of it? How likely are people to build these healing reduction items?
Dude, I would build it. Like if you're not building it, you're just brain dead.
Okay? The ring
Also, that
three
champ's
bar?
just not that good.
Okay.
But people who
general.
play versus Wukong top and don't go Bramble first item, no matter what champ, you're trolling too.
I'm not talking
Champ
about
does
top, I'm
not
talking
get stronger
Yeah, it's
after
definitely
one item.
jungle.
I mean, in jungle, like you just go XE. Like one person on your team build it, the game's over.
Well,
Yeah.
some people do not build that.
Well, then
So-
you should build it.
Then you should.
I don't feel
build
like
it.
I don't feel like building.
that's your
I don't feel
problem.
like
That's why he's S tier for you.
I'm not building
Answer
anti-heal
your
for
own
my
question.
team. Like, what do you mean?
So Mally, where
I'll
would,
build it for myself.
would you put him towards the
He's
top
like
of B
he's
or
like better Nunu.
a better Nunu? That all down here. Is this
Wait,
Pantheon
he has to be better
actually
than
here still?
Pantheon.
Wait,
He
is
has
this
to be better than
Pantheon in the
Pantheon.
right spot?
Guys, jungle's looking weak. There's only 6 playable champions.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on with this tier list. It seems like everybody's just in B. They all just aren't good enough.
I mean, yeah, if I want to win, I'm not gonna pick anything in B.
Oh, there
Wow.
might be a little more than 6. We haven't gotten to Zed yet.
Yeah, Zed. And
I don't
Oh
think that is
shit!
good, to be
The
honest.
S tier. Zed.
Okay, starting.
We have Zinzao now. What do we think? I think
I
he's
think-
better than some of these champions, but he's boring, so nobody plays him.
He's situational.
I
He's
actually
only
think
good
he's
into range.
weaker than Camille.
I think he's
Yeah.
You ever
weaker
see
than
those
Camille.
Chinese
weaker than
Zinzaos that go
Camille.
like what's it
Ghostblade?
called?
I honestly
Ghost
think
Blade into Triforce, just
Zen is
one shot
in a good
everybody.
spot.
I'm
Yeah,
pretty
sure.
comfortable with putting him
Funny.
about here. I like this. This would mean he's like the most average jungle, basically, and I think that's pretty fair. Like if
I mean,
you-
he's
if
a
you
good
get
jungler,
it-
but then if he's
yeah.
like 280 on an enemy team and you pick him, like he becomes like good.
Yeah. I think that's a pretty solid spot for him because like you're never upset when there's a Zinzao on your team, you know. But there's also a high chance that he's ass. So it's like, yeah. All right, Zed jungle. Okay, what are we thinking? C tier, B tier, A
Maybe,
tier.
maybe below Rengar.
So all the way
Dude,
down here. in
what
C
are you
tier.
talking about? You fucking
Okay.
spam that shit off cooldown.
The other day, I was talking to Josh, and he was just like, I just keep losing on Zed. I don't understand. Like, is it me? Is it the champion? Like I don't understand how I lose on Zed all the time.
Dude, I went 38 and 2 on Zed. After that, I think I won 2 games and lost the next 9 games.
Yeah.
I think it's a champ issue.
The secret nerf Zed.
They actually did.
I think that Zed is better than these two junglers.
You know, I
But
actually think-
Are they as good as the A tier? What do you think, Valley? You don't play
Come
much
on,
Zed
like-
jungle anymore.
Well, I mean, his clear is so bad.
Yeah, but like, so
It's
is
actually it does not get better either,
yeah.
unless you're like fed.
So what
You know
do
what's
think?
fun though? A 3-item
So
Zed
bad.
with a blue buff. Like,
Yeah, that's the only good thing.
I feel like that's the
I
reason
mean,
guys
I
pick.
mean,
It's-
scaling is
bro.
so important in jungle. We kind of talked about it at the start. So what do you think?
well, if we're talking about scaling, like I'm telling you, Yone is in a very wrong spot.
Well, I mean, it's part of it, but I think that like Zed's a safer jungler.
I mean, Zed is the same as Yone for me.
I
Like,
mean,
the clear is
honestly,
shit.
like no one in this region can even play that.
Yeah, but
True.
like we're still gonna talk about
Well-
the champion. So
Yeah, but if 0 people in this region can play Zed, then this champ sucks.
It actually does suck. I agree.
They should make it easier.
They should make it so that his Q does 150% damage to jungle.
Please don't buff Zed.
they
Please
just
stop
nerfed.
talking
They just
about
nerfed
it.
his E, didn't they? So
They did.
he's
It
harder
does
to
60%.
jungle.
Like what? That
Yeah.
does nothing.
They nerfed it on this Amaranth patch.
No, they nerfed it last
Oh.
patch.
Yeah, last batch.
Yeah. Oh,
So
huge nerf.
now,
I felt it a
would you-
lot.
Would you put him with the Yon then? Because similar sort of ideas, or actually lower?
I mean, I think Zed is only good because like the players are bad.
Okay, so we're
Like
we'll
no
keep
one
him there?
knows what
You need
Zed
like an
does.
asterisk or something for some of these
On
champs.
asterisks or some of them. Okay.
One of those emojis at the top, you know.
Yeah. Next time we'll get the there's an actual better tier list we'll do maybe in the future that has like the runes and stuff. That sounds good. Okay, we're ending. So we have Kane here. We have 3
I
more
was just gonna
jungles.
skip Warwick like that.
4.
Dude.
Come on, just put Warwick in the easier call of the day.
Okay.
Don't even talk about
we,
it.
we talked about Warwick now. Kane, what do you think about Kane? So a couple days ago, you were playing a little bit more Kane. You're getting a good feel of him. Blue Kane was buffed. What are you thinking about him now, Mally?
I mean, he's not good.
He's not good. Do you think you'd
Yeah.
put him down? I don't think he's in this D
Yeah,
tier.
you can put him down there.
Put him in the D tier or the C tier?
Bro, Kane is dog duty
I mean,
cheeks.
you can put him anywhere. It doesn't
Dog,
even
dog,
matter.
duty cheeks.
Think he's worse than Rengar?
I mean, I don't even like. It doesn't even matter.
Doesn't
That thing
matter.
sucks. Like everything below Jax is the same.
Okay.
Except for
Put him at
Master
the
Yi.
bottom of C. Aatrox. as our next one.
He's
Shucks.
Olaf. He's just Olaf.
Olaf tier.
I think Aatrox is busted.
Hmm.
I actually have like less than 20 games on him, but I don't think
Jungle
it's that hard.
though, isn't his clear bad?
His clear is
It's okay.
decent. It's
Yeah.
average actually.
And it doesn't get worse or anything.
I mean, Aatrox actually just destroys bad players. Like, it's insane.
Almost more than Olaf, to be honest with you, because he
More
actually
than
heals.
Olaf.
Yeah.
I'm more
The
than
thing with
Jace too.
Aatrox is Aatrox's teamfight capabilities are pretty damn good. Level 5 or a first objective.
Yeah, I'm
You can
pretty
actually run
comfortable with
people
him
down.
here. I like this Olaf marker. You know what I mean? 'Cause
Would
it
you
does make
guys
a lot of
rather?
sense.
I don't think Olaf is good though. So
I think Olaf's decent.
This is what I'm personally curious about. Would you guys rather play against a Fed Zed or a Fed Aatrox?
see, I'd rather
Fed-
not
Fed
play
Aatrox.
Aatrox.
Who's that?
I'd play against a Fed Zed.
Who's the Zed?
Wait, you
Who's
just
the Zed?
buy executioners, guys. Come on.
Nah, see, that's the only difference between Aatrox and Wukong. Xyz does not work on that champ. Bramble does not work on that champ. Nothing works
What
against
you
that champ.
talking about, bro?
This champ does heal so much.
Nah, dude, guys, you build Xyz, what are you gonna do? Reduce his healing to 10% when he has 50?
Yeah.
Exactly.
All right, our last jungler of the list here. I skipped Sion, but that's fine. Lilia, what do we think? Not ass, but not good either. I don't know.
Why does Lemon make it look good though?
I mean,
Whoa.
cause the thing is, you can be a good player and also make like fucking Aurelia look good, right?
I mean,
Like,
Lemon plays Tryndamere jungle.
yeah.
Dude, he does make look Tryndamere jungle look good.
So what do we think? I think she's like decent. I don't know if she's better than like Gwen. Could she go up into B? What do you guys think? I also think there's another problem like Pantheon where like the people who choose to play it are like
if
not
Pantheon's
particularly
up
good.
in B, then we can put Lily up in B, you know?
Wait, why is Pantheon in B, dude? Oh,
Wait, because you let Jackie pick.
yeah, we let Jackie. Jackie had him in A.
Wait, I meant that Pantheon's supposed to be S. That's what I'm saying.
Oh,
I'm saying
yeah.
that.
Yeah. I don't know. I think she's a decent enough champ, right? Better than Wukong, though?
But she's actually
Crazy.
fun to play though.
I'd only play S tier champs here and a couple of A tier, and then the rest are the top B tier. It's the only way to win. You would
Alright,
not
I'm
play.
pretty
if you-
comfortable landing on her, though, in B. I agree. Like, playing anything not these champs is not great. I mean, we forgot about
I don't
Gale,
even think.
the
I
greatest.
don't even think Vi can hard carry to.
Right off the Yasuo jungle too.
That's one of my other specialties.
We forgot about the Leona jungle.
Oh, we gotta get Mystogen on the show. He'd probably put
Yeah.
her, what, up here? A? The Divine
Probably.
Thunder Leona? Okay, it looks pretty good. Quick review, still, like, I don't know. Sus. I think, yeah. I think it looks pretty good, though. I think we got pretty good averages here. And I think it's almost in order. Any closing thoughts from you guys? We're going on about an hour and a half now.
All I'm gonna say is every time you said any jungler, Mally was like, "It's dog shit." So
Sure.
I
wait.
think-
Okay.
I think.
any
Wait, what?
jungler.
All of these are
Mally
bad.
was just like, "These are just
I
bad." This
I
is
do
bad,
think
bad.
junglers that scale a little bit better into the late game favors more than like the junglers that have to decide the game early game. Like I think for that reason, like I think Riven's better than Lee, because most of the time if the lead does not play or gank perfectly in the game or in the lane early phase,
You don't think
it's harder.
Lee plays well in the mid late?
I don't think Lee plays well late game if everyone's like decently built.
All right,
It's
Mally, you
actually
can
really
make
hard.
the
I'm
final
not
decision. What do you think? Is Riven better than Lee?
Sure.
I think I wouldn't disagree with that. I mean, I kind of the thing that you're
I
saying
just
about
think
Lee can't carry. I think he
it
can.
gets harder. It
Yeah.
gets harder for Lee later on, and for Riven it only gets better for her.
I mean, also like people just like are worse against Riven.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
true.
it's the same dead, right? Like I feel like they
Yeah.
have no clue what the champ does. Like I'm dashing 3 times and they're like, "Yo, which one is that dash? Like, is that the third one?"
It's hard to count.
Wait, what is? Wait, hold on. What is Molly's top 3 favorite junglers right now?
Molly just plays
To
Vi.
win, it's probably like Lee Riven by
You've
to
been
win.
playing a
Start
lot of
him.
Nautilus, but I guess that's
For
just
me,
for fun, right?
to win for me, it would be Lee Riven, Aatrox, or not Aatrox, Yone.
I mean, you know you actually cannot survive a Vi gank. It's just flash.
But doesn't that work for every champion
No,
that
no,
has
no.
flash?
Like if you get Q flashed on by Vi, there's nothing you can do.
You can't even realistically dodge a Q5.
But I guarantee you, Mally, you're not killing an Urgot if you leave or you gank
No,
him.
no, you can kill
Flash.
Urgot with
Yeah,
Vi.
you
There's
can
no
kill
way.
Urgot.
I've seen it happen.
Okay, yeah, but you were playing Yone when that happened.
No. I was playing Lee when I was ganking an Urgot lane. Like I Q flashed him. Oh, like it didn't even tickle him. Did 5% of his HP.
Yeah, but Vi actually does damage.
Yeah, Vi's
Like,
Vi's
way
damage.
Oh,
more
his
damage.
armor thing, the shred.
Also, she just has like infinite attack speed early game for no reason. And auto resets.
Yeah, Vi's actually a really slept on jungle. She's really strong.
And she can 5 camp before crab, so
Yeah, before crap.
Dude, but I played Nautilus jungle first time. I'm not even kidding. It clears way too fast.
yeah.
Yeah, he's the fastest clear right now. The thing about Vi jungle too is the clear doesn't fall off. Some of these like early junglers, like they can't clear fast after. So. All
I mean,
right.
everything above A can clear fast.
Okay, so we this is our 4.1 jungle tier list. Pretty much, I would say you can even play some of these D tier champs if you're a one trick. I mean C tier champs if you're a one trick. Like the B and above, I would say are like on average good if you enjoy playing these champions. I'm sure you're carrying with them. But if you're new to the role, I think these S and A tier champions are what you want to look at playing. If you are going to start your jungle career. Other than that, I'd like to thank all you guys for being here tonight, and I will see all of you next Thursday at 5 p.m. PST. Thanks, guys.
Pierce.
Yeah,
Why don't you give me this raid?
yeah, sure. I got you. All right, guys. See you guys later.